Hello everybody and welcome back to TJ's Lego Room, and I've got yet another puzzle build for you, but this one it's going to be the brand new ATST Raider from the Mandalorian, which comes out on November 12th on Disney+. I am super excited for this. I've already signed up for the 3 years because of course I'm gonna be signed up. It's got Star Wars, Marvel, and everything. So, okay guys, stop kicking the table. Sorry. I've got my helper with me, my number one helper right here, Lily. Right? You gonna help me build today? Yeah, she's super excited. So we're going to build the ATST Raider. And in this puzzle build, we're going to do a couple of things different. I'm going to try to build it just off of the box pictures, number one. And then when I'm done, I'm going to count the pieces I have left. And then I'm going to see if I can look up any pictures online and see if if I can change it and make it closer by doing that. And then I'll count how many pieces are left there. And then the last step is going to be going through the instructions. And once that's done, I'll count how many pieces I have left there. I'll subtract them all, and that'll be like my score, if you will. And so you guys, if you end up getting this set, can try this yourself as well. And we'll see how I do. See if anybody else tries this and gets into it. So, all right. Well, nothing left to do but to doodly do it. So, should we do it? Should we do it?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. All right, everybody. So, future TJ here. As you can probably tell from the way I was talking, The Mandalorian had not come out when I filmed this video. But it has since come out. As a matter of fact, I've seen the first 5 episodes. So don't worry, I'm not going to do any spoilers here. Except, of course, if you have seen the particular episode that this set is based on, I really enjoyed it. It wasn't my favorite episode. I really liked the first 3 and even number 5 pretty good. But this particular episode, episode 4, was pretty awesome. I really enjoyed the build of this particular set as well. And before the show had even come out, I was already excited because it was such a great value to get this set for over 500 pieces for the price that you can get it for. Even today, I think it's still pretty low. I think it's about $40 at Walmart you can get it, which is pretty awesome. So, hey, $40 for over 500 pieces for a Star Wars set, that's pretty awesome, honestly. As I built the set, it was really difficult to look through the pictures and to see certain parts of it. But as you can see while I'm building this up, I got the legs done pretty quick. Those are pretty easy to do. Got the base of the body pretty good. There were a few different pictures that showed the base of it in different configurations, and so that was really helpful from each side. The head, of course, was the most difficult part because you had to try to figure out how in the world they got those angles out of Lego pieces. So you can see right now as I'm going through, I've got the legs up, I've got the base body, but man, that head, I must have taken it apart and rebuilt it about 20 times because I just had such a hard time figuring out the exact angles that they used on the set. In the end, it was really fun, though. I had a really good time, and I really enjoyed getting it all put together and figuring it out. If you haven't seen The Mandalorian yet, this is a pretty awesome show. Like I said, I got Disney Plus for the full 3 years, and I'm glad I did so that I can go ahead and pick up any show that they come out with the day it comes out, which is pretty awesome. So here you can see I got the panels done. I'm working on the top, and I actually got it to the point where I had all the outside pieces done as far as the sides, the front, and the top. And then I just kind of set it all together and would hold it in place, trying to figure out how on earth did they connect this together. And it wasn't until studying for a very long time that I was able to finally figure out what the heck they were doing. This was an actually very complicated build to try to figure it out. I'm not sure if I say it later in the video, but this is sped up a ton because I actually spent about 4 hours on this one set trying to get it put together. So in a lot of ways, this was a really intensive set to try to figure out. But I had so much fun. It was such a blast to try to figure out and to put together and to try different configurations and different pieces. Another thing that I did on this particular set is I actually opened the bags one at a time. Since they were numbered, in the instructions, it'll usually go from one bag to another. On a set like this where it's got very distinctive different pieces, I was able to open bag number 1 and build the feet, bag number 2 and build most of the body, and then the other bags being able to put it together and get the head going. So you can see I suddenly had a breakthrough, and I had the head mostly done. But as you'll probably see here in just a little bit, I ended up having to take it completely apart and redo it all over. You can see me trying to fit the guy in there and trying to figure out how far down does he sit. Little peek into there. I'm not sure why this isn't sped up for some reason, but hey, it's not. But you can see I've got the little green pieces in there that help hold the walls on. But yeah, just trying to get that guy in there and measuring and trying to say, okay, how many studs up is he? How many plates? How many Lego plates is he? It's pretty crazy. Okay, so here we are. We've completed our initial look at the 75254 ATST Raider. So out of the 540 pieces, I have 25 left over. 25 pieces, that's it. And I got to tell you, I was going to look up some other pictures online, but that's pretty awesome for me to be able to do. Some of these pieces are rather large. Like I have these 2 1x10 dark bluish gray plates. Those kind of seem like they would be important. Or some 1x6 plates, a 1x4 plate, a 2x4 plate, some corner plates, and then all these boat tile things. Yeah, not really sure what happened there. Oh, you know what? That, I believe, is an extra piece. So I've separated out the extras. So 24 pieces, I think. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. 24 pieces that I did not use in my construction of this ATST. But you know what? I think this is a pretty darn good effort on my part. Now, the one part that I know is going to be off is going to be the back. There's going to be some issues, I'm pretty sure, when I look it up on how that works. But all the functions work properly. The missiles fire as they're supposed to by pushing the little back pieces. Everything opens the way you'd expect. You can get your guy in there and he fits properly according to what the pictures show. It just sits right in there. So I'm going to change my initial idea of how I was going to do this, and I am going to leave this as is. I think I did a pretty darn good job on this thing. I may actually bring it to my next lug meeting next month. And they have a mock showcase and a little contest. And I'm going to bring this. I'm going to apply the stickers and bring it. And people are going to be like, why did you bring that? What? And then I'll get to announce why I brought it. Because I built this without instructions, which is pretty awesome. And I had 25 leftover parts. We're going to go ahead and skip the looking through the instructions part. And I would challenge anybody else out there to try to do it and to get it done. I had 24 parts left over. How many parts can you do it with leftover? And really, I mean, I could throw them on in different places and stuff, but the idea is that, structurally sound, right? So who knows? All right. Well, thanks, guys, for checking out TJ's Lego Room. Let's apply these stickers, and you guys have a wonderful time, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.